Yeah, I've been thinking about it. There's something about it. It's way too much now. Way too much now.
Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm back again with another one. Baby. What's going on, beautiful people? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You know, if you are on this side of the world, it's summer. If you're on the other side of the world, it's autumn, winter. It's okay. We nice with it either way. Enough of my shenanigans. Beautiful people, today we've got another reaction to the one and only Mr. Tom Macdonald. Yes. Highly anticipated, you know what I'm saying? I also saw something about him saying that he's gonna be dropping a music video every Friday. Yo, let me know if that's true, because that's crazy. Every Friday. Shit. So I'm a bit late to the party. This one dropped on Friday, and I think it's already sitting on like 1.8 million views.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
My guy, with no record deal, no push, none. Anyway, let's get into it. I know he did say that this one might be a tad bit heavily controversial, but you know that's why we're here. So yeah, let's see what was popping. The track is called America. All right, I'm ready for it.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the bitching and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or labor rules, it's mental illness. The internet is only...
First and foremost, he came in, woo, yay, man went into the things, you know what I'm saying? He came in hard. Pause. I do agree with what he's saying though, from what I've seen as an outsider. Okay, so for those of you who are American or understand what's popping off, correct me if I'm wrong, but the whole concept of liberals or Democrats, I believe, and Republicans, like these two groups keep causing a whole lot of shit for people who don't want shit, for people who just want to live their lives, right? But I could be wrong as well, and once again, every coin has a different story, right? On each side, it's a different perspective because of how you were raised in America.
Interested in left opinion. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't...
And let me tell you something, that's not just in America, that's in every Western country.
Like it leave, we will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech, we protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, you're free to make free. In America, the soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags.
I love it. I love the rawness. It's such a heavy topic, man. And then once again, like an outsider, what I see, because as well, bear in mind, us as South Africans, we grew up on American culture or snippets of American culture. So we have this idea of what America is, and most of the time it's far from the truth. But bear in mind, all we see is what's on TV and what has been given to us. So it's interesting to hear him say what he's saying right now, because it makes you wonder and think like, okay, cool, that's dope. I like this other side. It might feel uncomfortable for certain people, but it's good to hear this other side.
America, does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this ungratefulness? United States gave everything they knew just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different.
Interesting. That's what I'm saying. It's two sides to a coin.
It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for. In America.
I love how he loves America, right? Because as much as it's been painted in different colors throughout the world, it's the same as someone coming from Brazil or from Spain and loving their heritage, right? And yes, obviously there is a shit load of controversial issues with regards to where we are as a world. Every part of the world has their own shit. I repeat, every part of the world has its own shit. It's what you do with that shit today to change that shit. You get me? So, I mean, if you're looking at, and once again, with an open mind, if you're not looking at this with an open mind, you're hearing him, no, go back to where you come from type thing. And I can see that. I can see why people would see that. But what I see is someone saying, I grew up in this country. I love this country. I don't know anything of past aggressions or past devastations for us to get here. But I am trying to do my part to do better. You understand? And that's just me coming from a place of understanding the same kind of concept that happens in my country.
Freedom ain't free in America, and soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect.
Hey, but the taking the knee thing, and once again, please make me understand, people, because the taking the knee is linked to a certain situation that has to deal with racism to a certain extent, you know, so I'm not too sure about that, right? But I'm listening.
Respect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are country. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States divided is what we put.
What I say, it's the truth. Every flag, till this day, there's still flags that are drenched in blood. And you can go read about it, but it's not going to affect your life because you don't live that reality.
Come if home is where the heart is, you should show America some love. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, and soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our country.
Okay, I'm trying to understand from his perspective of when he says, I'll never take a knee. Is it because he loves the country for what the country's given to him, right? And not to discredit anybody else? You know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong.
If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America.
Tom Macdonald. Poison, doing the things. Whew, okay. It's a pill that needs to be swallowed with an open mind, once again, because we have to understand both sides of the spectrum. And it's also a thing of, for me, I feel like, and I might be going on a rant here, but I feel like it's a lot of, what's this? He say, she say, look what you did. Oh no, but look what you did. And I'll give you another reference of another good music video if you haven't watched it. I just can't remember the name. I'll put it in the description though. It's by Jonah Lucas. And he's basically rapping towards a white person. And it's like an interrogation room and they having a conversation. It's a very good music video as well. But that's the thing. It's like, it's because it's not just cut and dry. It's two sides to one coin. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion. Everyone's gonna have their own collective opinion, and then have opinions in those opinions, if it makes sense. So everything that works is working, but then everything that isn't working is being blown out in proportion. But that's how we are as humans. We only look at the negative and then just be like, yeah, that's nice and everything, but did you see what happened with A, B, C, and D? And that's fair, I get it, but we cannot not acknowledge the good, right? For instance, we get to live a somewhat decent life. You go back a couple of years, men my age and a bit younger would have to be shipped off to war, right? Compulsory. No one said anything about anything. You couldn't speak unless you were going, I think maybe if you're going to school or something, but you are most likely going to get shipped off to go fight in a war that you have no business being in because you're from the country that stated war on whatever country that is, right? And most likely you'll go over there and lose your life. Today we have the benefits and advantages of not doing that. Not everywhere. For instance, like he's saying, America, soldiers are fighting overseas. It's a fact. It's true, right? Even though that also, it's a story for another day, but that's still happening. But it's not compulsory per se, Yeah, man. Hey, Tom Macdonald, you come with the issues, boy. Touch on them. I like it. Because these chats must be spoken, man. We must chat about these things and not get defensive. I need to understand why you think the way you think, and you need to understand why I think the way I think. But once again, like I said, this is from an outsider. I know nothing physically about America. I mean, I've been to LA once, and that was when I was a kid. But besides that, I know nothing about the culture of the country besides what I see on TV. And that can also be heavily exaggerated, right? So yeah, beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed that. I know there was a lot of talking in this one, but I really enjoyed the messaging that he had. It really spoke truth. Not everyone's truth, but it spoke truth. And sometimes you need to acknowledge truth. Or fuck it, every time you need to acknowledge truth. And then from there, see how you build moving forward. But anyway, enough of me talking. I hope you enjoyed that. It is your boy Halo the Don. And once again, beautiful people, your boy is out. Woo!